What's good, locals? Welcome back to the Local Podcast, the podcast where we talk about TV shows, anime, movies, mainly video games, pretty much anything that interests us. But you can find our podcast at Audioboom, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, and YouTube. And that one app you guys know about, but we don't know about. But you have me, your host, Carlos Perez, and my co-host,
Miguel Vasquez.
Yes. And how we always start this podcast, we've been out of the loop for a couple of weeks now. I think since the 10th, December 10th, right? Like the week before that. But I know we were supposed to record that weekend, but a lot of stuff has been going on. But nonetheless, Mike, what have you been up to?
I've been good. Really busy. Especially like with the Christmas shopping. Like just right now, I got back from Target. I had to do like some last minute shopping. I had to return a couple clothes that apparently was like the wrong size, so that was just a hassle. But yeah, just Christmas stuff. Last week, the last 2 weeks, I was working extra mandatory days at work because I think I mentioned this in the past couple podcasts that because of COVID, a lot of people are leaving, and they would like cash out on COVID pay, leave. So like me, being part-time, only working once a week, it was mandatory for me to pick up extra days to cover those shifts, which kind of sucked, but yeah, it's like whatever, it's easy though. And yeah, just honestly just been shopping, dude, just stress, like I would go to the store, like I would go to the Ontario Mills and it'd be so packed, like I wouldn't even be able to get like the stuff that I need because of the long lines. It's just so crazy packed. But other than that, like just shopping. Haven't really been. Oh, fuck! I also forgot. I also I've been playing a lot of course, God of War. And I also got a new TV. I got a 75-inch Hisense 4K TV. It's pretty damn good, dude. The backlight's good. Honestly, for the price, it's just really, really good. I got it for $5.98 plus tax. But yeah, I've been rewatching all my 4K videos that I've recorded with my camcorder on there, and damn, dude, I never noticed like the detail until I got this TV. Like back then, before getting the 75-inch, I had a 55-inch 4K TV, and like even though that one looked good, it's just the size does make a huge difference, dude. Like you'll see like the details more clear. It's just weird, and so, I'm very happy with it.
I was going to say, so can you see like a major difference between the quality and the way it looks from the TCL brand and the Hisense brand? Like, do you?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, dude. I compared them both, and yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's using the same smart TV app, Roku.
Yeah.
I think they're both Chinese. They're Chinese products. Companies. So. Honestly, I think it's just the same thing, just a different brand name. It's nothing like Samsung, but for sure, like I compared them both. I had them side by side, and it was pretty much the same. Just obviously the Hisense was
just like the size difference, right?
Hisense, my bad, yeah. my bad. Hisense was a bit was obviously bigger and just better detailed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and at first I had trouble like because it runs at 120 hertz, so like. It gave me like input lag when I was playing a PS5. The thing is, like, it's weird because like on Days Gone, I didn't have it on game mode. I had it off, and yet like the response was like quick, super quick. I put on Batman Arkham Knight, and it's like so laggy. Like I don't know why. I'm assuming because like it's a last gen game, or I don't know. Days Gone runs at 60 frames per second on the PS5, so I think that's what what helps out with the response time. But when I play like Uncharted 4, it would lag. So I'm like, fuck. So I had to like, configure the settings and change it to game mode off. Game mode on, and yeah, it made a huge improvement. It's like it's a lot better now. But nice. Yeah, and then I tried it on the Xbox One, and it was just like I just had to go to the Xbox settings, like make sure it's on HDR settings, and everything's back. Everything's good now. Like I'm really, really happy with it. At first I was like, fuck, I've never had a TV that's 120 hertz. Because I don't know. I've heard that if you have a TV that's 120 hertz, it might give you input lag in a way. But yeah, I just had to turn it off. But I only turn off the 120 hertz off. I'll only turn it off when I'm playing games. But if I'm watching a movie or like watching like any YouTube videos, I'll turn it on and it's like smooth, you know, like you already know, it's like really, really smooth frame rate and stuff like that. But yeah, and I gave my dad my old TV, 55-inch TV.
Is it in his room?
Yeah, it's in his room. Yeah,
that's dope.
I had to buy a stand for it. But yeah, he's happy with it.
That's cool.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Like, having been playing God of War.
How far are you?
How far am I? I'm still against going against that angel.
The Valkyrie.
Character. Valkyrie, yeah. Oh my god, dude. I get so mad at first when I got stuck on that game, on that part. I just stopped playing. I was like, you know what? Like, this is way too much. I'd rather just play like an easy chill game right now.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty hard. I think I don't even think I defeated one. I think it was because I think the Valkyries are side missions. Like, you don't have to do them to progress in the story. You could literally skip all of them. But literally, there's a couple, and I know that they put up a big fight. Like, they're so difficult. I don't remember beating one, but for sure when I replay it, I'm gonna defeat them all.
For real, dude. But yeah, pretty much I'm having trouble on that character. And yeah, just shopping. I've been trying to get the best of the TV. Just to see if it's working, which it does. You know, it hasn't failed on me yet. But it's just good to know before, like, if in case it does fuck up, you know, I can still return it. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty much busy week, Christmas shopping, new TV, God of War, and yeah, and extra work days. Pretty much it.
What's the last story thing you remember from God of War that you got to?
The last story?
Yeah.
The Valkyrie, pretty much. I've already gotten, you know, like, I don't know if it's a spoiler. I already got in, you know, Kratos' old, you know, weapons.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, hell. Oh, dude, you're like, I would say you're probably like 70%.
Oh, fuck. Damn, already? Fuck.
Yeah, I would say 70, 60. 70, 60, maybe.
All right, for sure.
So I say keep grinding through it. Like, try and finish it. I wouldn't say like rush through it, but like, I'm pretty sure if you play consecutively this week, you'll get it done.
For sure, dude. It's just so badass when he gets his, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Going through that world. Ooh,
yeah,
that was my favorite part.
Yeah, when I'm not gonna say the name of the character, but when one of the characters says, "You are a monster," and that shit was so fucking badass.
Yeah, dude.
I was hyped, like, fuck yeah, let's do this shit. And yeah, I feel like when I got his old gear, I won't say what the name of it, but when I got his old gear, it felt so overpowered, you know. Like, I was like, damn, I'm whooping these enemies' asses so easily, you know. At first, but yeah, now with the Valkyrie, it's just much harder.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, once you get that old gear back, that's literally the only thing I used. I didn't even bother touching the axe. Like, I still touched it at some occasions, but like, for sure, I was like, all right, I'm only using you. But heck yeah, dude, I can't wait for you to finish it so I can see your thoughts.
Yeah, but pretty much it. Yeah, just work, TV, God of War, and Christmas shopping. Pretty much it. You?
Heck yeah, nice. So I got sick recently. That's why we kind of been lagging on the on recording and stuff. But other than that, like, I wouldn't say it was like COVID sick, but I did get symptoms. Like, I lost my taste and smell. I don't think I could still taste. I'm still not really sure. But I go into testing tomorrow. But yeah, it sucked because literally I got sick the day of the Game Awards, and that was the 10th. And I had a flight to go see Phoenix with Nate in Texas on the 11th. So I literally had to cancel my tickets and everything. So I didn't get to go see him or nothing because I was super sick.
Bro, fuck. Did Nate go by himself?
No, because his tickets were under me, so I canceled both of them. And I'm pretty sure he didn't want to go by himself. I mean, I should have asked, but I mean, I don't know. But I didn't think about that, honestly. I just canceled them. But Yeah. Sorry, Nate, if you wanted to go and you didn't care if I came with you or not. Fuck. Sorry. But yeah, I got sick really bad. But honestly, I've been through that type of sickness before. It's pretty common for me, so I wouldn't say it was like COVID sickness, but I did develop some symptoms after. So I'm gonna go get tested tomorrow, see how that goes.
Oh, you still have it?
Yeah, actually, I'm still not sure. I mean, I don't think I could smell. I mean, I sprayed some Febreze yesterday and I couldn't smell it unless I missed it. But so yeah, I went through that for a couple of days. I've been quarantining in my room. I haven't left the house at all. If anything, I probably just go to the kitchen and get something to drink and make something to eat. But believe it or not, I beat 2 games within this time period.
Oh shit! What games?
So I beat Devil May Cry 5, and oh my god, that game is so good. The combat. Oh, Mike, dude, you should definitely play this. I think you'll like it. It's the kind of like hack and slash, like God of War, but like the original God of War. No, actually, I would say like current God of War too. It's like a mixture of both. And the monsters in there are so crazy looking, dude. I think you'll like them. They look so dope.
Oh, for sure.
And it's such a beautiful game, dude. It looks so damn nice. And
is it a PS4 or a PS5 game?
They remastered it or they re-enhanced it for a special edition for the PS5. So if you get that one, I think it plays at 60 frames. I'm not sure if there's an update for the older one, but the newer PS5 version is only $40. So I'm pretty sure it'll go on sale for 20. Yeah, dude, I literally beat these games within days. Like, say I started Sunday and I beat them yesterday. No. Wait, what's today? Today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. No. I did not do that. Say I did it Thursday and then I beat it today or yesterday. But other than that, what were you say?
Well, no. What was the other game? Devil May Cry. What?
So I beat Devil May Cry 5. And I always talk about this indie game, but I always play it for a little bit and I say how good it is, but I have never beat it. So I started all over from scratch. Hyper Light Drifter.
I think you told me about it. I think you have.
Yeah, dude. I mentioned that game so many times on the podcast, and I can actually finally say that yes, it is a great ass indie. I love that game. Hyper Light Drifter is the kind of like hack and slash. No dialogue, no words, nothing in the story. It's literally just 16-bit, colorful, and it tells its story through pictures and through cinematic scenes in 16-bit style. It's really fucking cool. It was weird because I think you're supposed to go a certain direction, but I guess I went the wrong way. You're supposed to start going from right because there's like these different towers you're supposed to set off by defeating the boss. And so there's arrows. So there's a left, right, up, and down. And I guess you start off going right. And then you could choose either up or left. But I started off going left, up, right. So I guess the first boss that I fought was supposed to be like the second hardest. And oh my God, he was so ridiculously hard. And I was like, what the heck? I can't do anything else. I had to fight him. And then I eventually beat him. I go to the second one, the up arrow, and he was hard too. And I was like, what the heck? And then I realized that in the beginning of the game, there's a dog in the middle of town. And he like goes in a direction you're supposed to be going. Like he leads you to the right side. Because you can't go down because there's like keys you need to unlock the path to go down. And the way you unlock them is by beating the bosses and setting off those towers. And once I go to the middle, there's a dog there and he's barking and you're supposed to go right and follow him. And I was like, oh my God. So once I get to that boss, I wreck him. I go down to the final section and there's bosses in there and I destroy them too. And I'm like, oh my God, I was too overpowered for this now. But nonetheless, in the end of the boss game, he was pretty difficult, but I ended up getting through it. But yeah, I think with Devil May Cry, I think I put in like maybe 15 hours. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe more, but I know for sure Hyper Light Drifter, I did not pause at any times, and I played for, it was like 8 hours. It says I recorded.
For sure.
But
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
yeah, I beat 2 games, so that I can knock 2 games off my backlog, and I'm gonna continue doing more. I think my next game that I'm gonna play is Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because that one looks it always looked interesting. I've been missing out on all these Assassin's Creed games, and I've heard that ever since Origins, since they changed it up, taking that 2-year gap off, that it's been in Ubisoft's favor, and especially with Odyssey and now Valhalla, and I definitely want to play Valhalla. But yeah, other than that, I started playing Immortals Phoenix Rising, the Ubisoft Breath of the Wild game. It's supposed to be based on Greek mythology. And dude, it's such a cool game, but man, dude, the voice acting, I cannot deal with the voice acting. It is so, I don't know if it's terrible or it's I don't know, like for sure, one thing for sure, their lips do not sync at all. And it's like, it's not even like bad. It's just that you know that they're not syncing. It's like watching like a Chinese movie and they put American language over their lips. You know how it's just terrible?
Yeah.
Like their lips just stop moving and the words keep still going. Yeah, it's nothing like that, but it's, I don't know how to describe it, Mike. I would just have to show you, dude. I'm gonna show you after. I can actually show you this after.
Yeah.
But yeah, Immortals Phoenix Rising was definitely cool, but I played for like 4 hours recently. Not recently, but before Devil May Cry and stuff. And I got a lot done and I couldn't justify myself to continue because I just couldn't stand the voice acting. It just wasn't there for me. I've seen so many good things about it, but I just couldn't stick myself through with it, you know? But yeah, that's all. I think that's all I gotta say about Immortals Phoenix Rising. Let me see, what else did I play?
Little Nightmares.
I did play a little bit of Little Nightmares of the DLC the other day. Sure. I didn't play much. I literally got through 2 doors and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play something else. I'm only gonna play this when Mike's watching.
For sure. I'm still down for that. We still got to do that sometime.
Yeah, definitely. Did I mention that we beat that already last podcast?
I think we did.
If anything, I beat 3 games. What the heck?
For sure, it was like the past 2-3 weeks, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Other than that, I finished Haiku, the anime, the volleyball anime that just finished, and oh my god, it was so good. And I caught up on all the Mandalorian. I'm knocking a lot of stuff off my backlog. I caught up on Mandalorian from the last season. I never finished watching season 1. And by the time I was caught up on season 2, I just needed to wait 1 more week. And then that was the last episode. And honestly, the last episode of season 2 of Mandalorian was the best episode. But I don't know. I just got to get this out there. A lot of people on Twitter hype the living heck out of the Mandalorian. And I think it's average as heck. Like everyone says every episode is so good, 10 out of 10. At least that's what I see on my Twitter line. But honestly, I would give the show like a 7 or an 8, honestly. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. I think the last episode of season 2 was a 10 out of 10. Don't get me wrong. But the whole show together, I would say it's like an average 7. Like 8 is like pushing it for me, but I would give it an 8, the highest.
Yeah. Did you come with high expectations?
No.
Really?
Yeah. I lost all expectations from Disney, from Star Wars.
For sure. All right, for sure. Because, I heard a lot of praise about it. And it kind of reminds me of when The Last of Us, the first one came out. And I never got to play it for the first 2 years after it came out. Yeah. So when I got my hands on it, I had my high expectations. Like, yeah, this game's going to be badass, I played it. I was like, it's all right, I just feel like, if you have high expectations of a certain thing, you might be disappointed in a way. Not too disappointed, but, disappointed nonetheless. But
maybe in the back of my head, I did have high expectations just because so like a lot of people, I don't know. It's just, then again, there are a lot of people that do like the Disney episode movies, and I personally do not like them. And the people I'm following, they do like them. So there's that, maybe. I don't know. not that I'm saying that they have bad taste, but there was a lot of people that were saying that the Mandalorian is the greatest thing in the greatest thing in Star Wars, and I'm like, and it's cool. I don't think it's bad at all. I don't think it's okay. I for sure think it's good, but I don't think it's like God worthy tier good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
An improvement for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely. Especially like you said with The Last of Us. I never heard of The Last of Us in the PS3 era, at least from the people I would talk about video games with. So ever since I started listening to podcasts, that's where my I would say my video game like life started, when I started listening to video game podcasts, because that's where I started learning more and more and stuff about these stories. So ever since a lot of people were talking about The Last of Us, I was like, oh dang, this sounds like interesting, you know? Let me see what it's all about. And I see so many people talking highly about it. And like I'm in Discord groups and everything, we're talking about it. Everyone's saying, yeah, dude, you got to play it. It's so good. I'm like, all right, cool. I play it. And like it's exactly how I feel about The Mandalorian. I do not think The Last of Us 1 is like God tier amazing, but I think it's good. I think it's good for one run through, you know, but I don't think it's like amazing God tier, you know? Especially with that sequel. God damn. I don't even know if I'm ever going to go back and finish it. I want to.
You mean the Game of the Year game?
Oh, you don't even want to go there yet. Let me see. What else have I been doing? I'm trying to remember. I started Cyberpunk on my PlayStation, on my PS5. But I mean, we'll get more into. I'll talk more about that when we talk about the news. We'll get into that.
Hear it.
Yeah. But other than that, I haven't been doing much. I just been grinding through my backlog of movies, TV shows, anime, and video games though. But yeah, I'm really excited. It feels really good to finish Devil May Cry and Hyper Light Drifter from start to finish at the same time. Like I started both of the games brand new on the same day, finished them both on the same day. Like it was really refreshing. It was really cool. But yeah, man, we could hop straight into some news.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so we got some movies and TV show news. First off, we can start with like the Warner Brother news. Let me see. Apparently, crap, I don't have the link up. My bad. Hold on, give me a second. Post. Oh crap, I don't have the link up at all. Oh yeah, I do. Sorry. Okay, so Warner Brothers has decided that throughout, I think like their 2021 movie list, that they just said, F it. We are going to release it in movie theaters, but we are in a pandemic and we know you guys can't watch it in movie theaters. So we're just going to release it on HBO Max free of charge. So what do you think about news like that?
I think it's just really happy just in time for Christmas, you know. Obviously it's like a year from now, but that's pretty cool on their part. Cause it's true, you know, like we are in the middle of a pandemic. There's a lot of people that aren't working right now. And for them, I just feel like it's like kind of a scam in a way, like for you to charge them despite them, you know, people already being subscribed to your platform. You know what I mean? Like for you to rent like a movie when you can just release it on your platform when it's already being subscribed, you know? I don't know how
Disney, you hear that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much HBO Max is. I don't know because I've never used it, but yeah, I just feel like, you know, if you have customers that are paying for your subscription, then you might as well, you know, release it there for free, right?
I think it's 15 or 12 because I have it.
Yeah, it's good. You know, honestly, I think that's pretty good on their part.
Yeah, definitely. Especially starting off with Wonder Woman. Crap, what's the movie called? 1984, 19 something. The new Wonder Woman movie is going to be released on HBO Max on Christmas Day. So that's going to be dope. I can't wait to watch Wonder Woman because I was really excited for it, the sequel. For
sure. Like, I hope they do release it in theaters though. Like, you know, like.
Oh yeah, it's coming out to theaters.
Yeah, because I even forgot to mention this earlier. I want to go watch The Croods at the Mission Tiki drive-in.
Without Me?
And yeah, Swami, yeah. And that movie was pretty funny. I've never watched the first one. I'm assuming that's a sequel, but yeah, that movie was funny, dude.
Dude, we watched it at the cabin.
The second one?
The first one.
We did?
Yes.
Oh no, I was asleep. I was asleep and I woke up and I think as you guys were watching it, you and Nate and
Oh
someone
my
else. I think.
god. Yeah, it was probably in the morning. I think
Yeah,
we
it
were
was
in
in
the
the morning.
shower or something. I don't remember, but yeah, dude, The Croods is awesome. How was it? Is there gonna
It
be a
was.
third one?
I think so. Yeah, it just, bro. Like I
Ah,
never.
man.
I was laughing so much, dude. It's just so. To me, like the gags in that film is so. It's kind of original, in my opinion. I just think it's so funny. It's not trying too hard. It's just so random, dude. It was pretty good. Honestly, I enjoyed watching it, and yeah, it was funny.
Dude, The Croods is fantastic, dude. You gotta watch
Oh
it.
yeah.
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
first
For
one.
sure, I'm gonna watch the first one. The second one, really, like, I came in like watching it unexpected. Like, I didn't know what to expect
Yeah,
because I've never
blind.
watched. Yeah, but yeah, it was really good. I laughed a lot, dude. It was just so funny, dude.
Heck yeah, dude.
And I'm glad that they're putting movies out, at drive-in theaters just for the creators, for the people that produce the film to like get
Mhm.
something back from it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, let me be clear. Frick, you're right. It's called Wonder Woman 1984. I got this list from IGN. Yeah, obviously HBO Max is not free. You have to pay for the subscription, but the
Mhm.
movies coming to HBO Max is free to watch as long as you
Mhm.
have the subscription. It's not like Disney with Mulan where they released Mulan on Disney Plus, but you had to pay $30 to unlock it early, but they were clear that you could watch it for free later down the line. So say Mulan came out September, they said Mulan will be free to watch in December 5th,
Mhm.
And I did start watching that Mulan movie and oh my God, that thing was awful. Like I literally did not even finish it. That's how bad it was for me. I
That
couldn't
sucks.
even watch it. Oh, I also watched Aladdin, the animated movie, and never watched it before. And I thought it was average as fuck. Like, just something to put out there. That was my first time watching it, but nonetheless, let me read down this list that's coming to HBO Max this year.
Mhm.
The Little Things, January 29, 2021. The Tom and Jerry animated movie. Did you see that? I think we talked about it on the podcast,
Yeah.
but that one looked pretty cool. That comes out March 5th, 2021. Well, obviously, these are 2021 movies. The Many Saints of Newark, Renaissance. Oh, shit. I'm not even releasing the dates. March 12th for Many Saints of Newark, Reminisce, April 16th. Godzilla versus King Kong, May 21. Let's go. I've been waiting for that movie for so long. I think in one of the very first couple of episodes of the podcast, me and Phoenix were talking about it. And oh my God, dude, I cannot. I'm pretty sure he can't wait either. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, June 4th. In the Heights, June 18th. Space Jam, A New Legacy, July 16th. The Suicide Squad, August 6th. Dune, October 1st. King Richard, November 19th. Matrix 4, December 22nd. Cry Macho, to be dated. Malignant, to be dated. Those Who Wish Me Dead, to be dated. Mortal Kombat, to be dated. Judas and the Black Messiah, to be dated. Yeah, any of these movies you're hyped for?
King Kong versus Godzilla. That one for sure.
Who do you think is gonna win?
I think Godzilla, dude. I don't know. I think King Kong's gonna be a lot bigger than he was in Skull Island. So either one's fine, but I do wish Godzilla would win just because I did grow up watching Godzilla.
All right, spoilers. Kong is gonna win.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I ain't watching it.
Nah, just kidding. I don't really know, but I remember talking to this about with my dad, and my dad said that in the older movie, when it's King Kong versus Godzilla, King Kong like just wipes the floor with Godzilla. Like he just wrecks him. But hey, they could probably switch it up. But nonetheless, watching Godzilla versus Kong, in my opinion, is definitely. I mean, watching big hit movies are meant to be watched in a movie theater. Obviously, some people don't have the opportunity to watch it day one or within the time limit. It's in theaters, so they got to wait for DVD and stuff. But during this pandemic, it's like, oh, it's really pushing it where I do want to go to a theater and watch Godzilla versus Kong. That surround sound. Oh my God. But I think it'll be chill. Hopefully, with these releases, do you think they will drop 4K editions?
For which one?
For any of these movies. So say when Wonder Woman comes out, Wonder Woman 1984 comes out Christmas. You know how you could buy movies digitally in 1080 or 4K? Do you think that these movies will be able to be streamed in 4K?
It should be. I mean, I'm assuming if you have like a high if you have a high speed internet, I'm assuming, right? Like, I mean, Disney Plus has 4K films, right?
On some occasions, not all of
maybe
them.
For now, maybe for now, maybe 1080p. You know.
Yeah, we'll have to see when Wonder Woman drops to see if it comes out in 4K or not. But nonetheless, I think this idea is really good. Being at least just during this era in the pandemic, not be able to go to the movie theaters. But yeah, I know AMC had something to say about it, that they're not happy with it. But I didn't really look too much into it.
That sucks too. I really hope movie theaters survive. I really do.
Yeah, same here. At least Regal. I'm a Regal fanboy.
Yeah. There's just something special, dude, about going to the movie theater.
Definitely. Other than that, that was pretty much Warner Brothers' big announcement for HBO Max, which is really exciting. Other than that, we could read down the same day as the Game Awards. Disney had their investor call where they pretty much talk to their investors. They have like a live showcasing where they show off what's the plans for the next couple of years to see what they could look forward to, invest more money, or just buy out and they don't want to invest in them no more. But let me see. I have a couple of noteworthy stuff that they announced. Let me pull up this list. Got it directly from Disney. Let me see. From the Star Wars franchise, they announced that Hayden Christensen is going to come back as Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan series. So I thought that was really cool. If you guys didn't know that. An Ahsoka series, Rangers of the New Republic, Andor, Star Wars The Bad Batch, Star Wars Visions, Lando show, The Acrylic, and a Droid Story. Rogue Squadron, a Rogue Squadron movie being directed from the girl that's directing the Wonder Woman 1 and 2, Patty Jenkins. So that's pretty cool. Trying to burn through these because I mean they only announced what they were. Some of them have trailers if you want to search them up. Some of them do have trailers. I know the Ando one does. The Bad Batch has one. Let me see, what else did they show off? They showed off like a little teaser and an image of the new, I think it's going to be a TV show called Lightyear. Did you see anything about that?
Yeah, with Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
I think I watched was it an image or like a trailer? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was just like a little like logo teaser, but they showed off like a picture of Buzz. But this is not Buzz from the Toy Story movies. This is a completely different Buzz because they're all toys. You know that in Toy Story 2 when Buzz gets trapped inside that one the toy, his own toy box.
Their Buzz toys.
Yeah. So this is a completely different Buzz Lightyear, like a prequel to his origin Toy Story. Like literally, like pun intended, Toy Story.
Like I don't know how I feel about that. Him being that character being voiced by Chris Evans.
You don't? I think it's awesome.
Yeah, just maybe like I'm not being nostalgic or anything. It's just that Woody Allen, he's like the OG, Buzz Lightyear voice actor,
Yeah.
So it's just weird. I just feel like they're hopping on the bandwagon for Chris Evans because Avengers, Captain America, bigger name,
I mean, we'll see. I know. I like the idea. Imagine if Woody Allen would have portrayed it. That would have been super cool. But I mean, like they said, it's not the same Buzz Lightyear. It is a different one, So, I mean, something new, as long as they acknowledge that it's different, it does not tie in with the Toy Story universe, then if it's a different voice actor, then I'm chilling, At least they acknowledge that. It's not like the Spider-Man game for PS4 and then the PS5 remaster is literally a completely different character figure, but the same voice actor. Like, that's weird, Yeah. But other than that, they got a couple other things I thought that was worth mentioning. They showed off some of their Marvel stuff. They came out with a Falcon and the Winter Soldier trailer. That's being released in March. A Loki trailer, a What If trailer, and some other stuff. But other than that, I think the biggest one that stood out to me the most was that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier one. It seems like they're trying to tell a story of, like, they're not sure if they want to take up the mantle of the Shield just yet, so they're still finding themselves without Cap in the picture. And it seems like the main villain is Zemo, the same guy from the third Captain America film, Captain America Cold War. Is that what it's called? Dang, I forgot.
When the Winter Soldier?
No, it's Captain America First Avenger, the Winter Soldier, and then the third one is Cold War. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. The third
Civil
one
War.
is Civil War. There we go. Civil War.
Oh my god! I was like, wait, is he talking about Civil War? Cold War? I'm there. Cold War.
But yeah, those trailers were released. Definitely check those out. They look really interesting. The Loki one looks freaking awesome. I can't wait for that to come out. But other than that, they had another list of lineups that they showed off, like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. That Fantastic Four is being developed as we speak. Black Widow, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Eternals, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, Black Panther 2, Captain America 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and a couple other ones. I say it's worth taking a peek if you guys haven't seen them. But I mean, the trailers, they look good. Not much to say like about the story, but other than that, if you're interested in any of these, just look it up. The D23 investor lineup. Let me see, what else do I got for movies and TV shows? Netflix announced with Nicolas Cage, History of Swear Words, an episodic series of how swear words were created. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched it.
That thing looks pretty interesting. I can't wait to see that. I'm definitely going to watch that show.
It is interesting. I wonder if it's going to be like controversial, you know? I don't think so. Just, obviously it's in the title, but it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait. I always thought like who would make up this word, like where did it come from? Or it just seems really interesting. I can't wait. Did it have a release date? I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, January 5th, 2021 on Netflix.
Oh, heck yeah. That's really soon. Oh my God. That's the day I start work. But nonetheless, I think it's really cool. I had like deja vu when I watched it, because I literally felt like I had a dream where I was recording an episode of Phoenix and I told him the same exact thing. I was like, dude, I had this weird dream that Netflix came out with a show about curse words with Nicolas Cage.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was deja vu, but I don't remember. I didn't even ask him or anything, but yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I think last on our movies and TV shows list is Spider-Man 3 seems to be going crazy right now. If you've seen all the news, like we got Jamie Foxx coming back as I don't know if it's confirmed or rumored, but there's a lot of rumors going around that Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro. Alfred Molina coming back as Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. Jamie Foxx as Electro from Andrew Garfield universe, and Charlie Cox as Daredevil coming back from the Netflix series. Obviously Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire coming back as Spider-Man for Spider-Man 3 with Tom Holland. Yeah, this is getting crazy if all these rumors are true, which I wish they aren't true.
No, why not?
Only reason I don't want them to be true is because there are I would have rathered all this information be a grand surprise for me in the movie. You know what I mean?
That's what sells it though.
Yeah, but I mean, who would have skipped Spider-Man 3, period? Tom Holland is doing such a great job. Why would anyone not want to go see Spider-Man 3? I know there are a lot of people that don't like Tom Holland as Spider-Man 3, but I feel like a majority of people do accept Tom Holland. Like there's more people that like him than more people that don't like him, you know?
Yeah.
But other than that, like all these rumors are exciting, but in the back of my mind, I just wish like they're fake as heck. And I would just want like something small, like Daredevil. Yes, keep him in there and then scrap everything else, or bring everything else, but add these two secret characters in secretly. AKA I'm talking about Ryan Reynolds and as Deadpool and Josh Brolin as Cable. And they're the ones messing with the universe instead of the Infinity Stones. Does that make sense? Because have you seen Deadpool 2?
No, I've seen the first one though.
You haven't seen Deadpool 2?
Nah.
Wow. Well, not like a spoiler, but like there involves like time travel with Cable because that's what he's known for. He's like a time traveler, and Cable comes to the past to defeat this person, and Deadpool's like trying to stop him and stuff. So in the end, Deadpool and Cable like they become friends and stuff. So I feel like them messing with the timeline is messing with Spider-Man's timeline, and that's how you introduce Deadpool. You know what I mean? Into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think that would be pretty cool, like as a surprise. But other than that, all this news is really good, Alec. I'm really excited for it. I guess the only thing I'm bummed out is that a surprise. You know?
Yeah.
I really hope Daredevil's in it though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm hyped for it, honestly. It makes sense too because they got Alfredo Molina back as Doc Ock, which means that they'll have Tobey Maguire, and then for Jamie Foxx they'll have Andrew Garfield Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming Tom Holland's gonna like enter in both realms or dimensions, in both universes, and yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. It's gonna be. Yeah,
it's gonna be like the Avengers, like the end game of Spider-Man, It's gonna be so much hype behind it.
I wonder how I feel like if they're introducing all these characters, it has to be a long ass movie, at least like 2 hours, 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, well, it's always long. Movies are always long.
Yeah. But I mean, the recent first two Spider-Mans with Tom Holland have been like less than 2 hours. I think like 1 hour, 40 minutes is the second one. But if you're going to have a huge cast like this, it's got to be at least 2 hours, 30 minutes, If these rumors are true. I know some are confirmed. I just don't know which ones, and I don't want to say. But yeah, I think my biggest hype out of all of them is if Daredevil comes inside and he becomes like Tom Holland's lawyer or something. I think that'll be awesome. But other than that, I guess we could talk about video games. I mean, unless you have something to say about the movies.
No, I'm good. Like, I'm just hyped for Spider-Man 3.
All right, let's get the biggest cat out of the bag. Cyberpunk. Oh my god. Cyberpunk, more like cyberbunk. No, just kidding. Cyberfail, definitely.
Cyberflunk.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Cyberpunk released really buggy. They released the game really buggy, but it's not game-breaking buggy. You could play the game from start to finish. And honestly, the situation Cyberpunk is in right now is something I don't think they could have avoided. They did release it. Them releasing it the day they said they would, December 10th, releasing it with bugs, everyone's crying. If they would have delayed it a couple of months, everyone would have been crying. You know what I mean? But honestly, I feel like they put themselves in that situation. Keep setting dates and pushing it. Like, you should have just delayed it indefinitely until you knew you had a hard date. I don't know how game development works, but this is just my opinion, You should have never set yourself with dates and then not live up to it or finish the game. I understand we're in a pandemic and stuff and things are hard to get through for development work, at least I believe. But to be setting yourself up, that's kind of on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you say like, okay, we're going to do this date. And they're like, oh, no, it's not ready yet. We're going to do this date. Oh, no, it's still not ready yet. We're going to do it this date. Yeah, we're not going to be ready. 20 days more. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. Like, I don't know what to say. They put themselves in that situation. Like I said, them releasing it the day they said they would with bugs is on them. If they would have delayed it, it would have been on them. Everyone would have been crying still. But one thing I do think that's scummy is that they only sent out review copies to like companies like IGN, Kind of Funny and stuff, Easy Allies. I do think it's scummy to only send PC codes and not console codes. Wait until release date, and then everyone with a PS4 and an Xbox One can't play Cyberpunk. It's supposedly, I haven't seen it myself, but I seen like videos and like a lot of people talking about it on Twitter and YouTube, how that Cyberpunk can't even run on the base PS4, the very first one ever. I think it could be barely played on the very first Xbox, but it's still unplayable on the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, I don't know what to say. It's like it's questionable on their method of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you had to have known about it in development to know that you're only sending PC codes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be fair, to make up for it, they are refunding a lot of people. I think the deadline's already too late. I don't even know what's going on with that anymore. But they did say if you are not satisfied with your purchase, you could try and refund it with retailers if you bought it physical. So if Best Buy, Target, or anybody else won't take it back, you can email them and they'll refund you your money back directly. Digital sales, I know for the first time when they said that they're refunding everybody, even digitally, I know PlayStation was having issues. I don't know about Xbox, but PlayStation, like customer service was saying like, oh yeah, you've already started playing the digital edition. We can't refund you. Like a lot of people were not getting refunded digitally. And I thought that was crazy. I was like, what the heck? Like, why? Like they said that it would be able to be refunded, but other than that, it was pretty crazy that first couple of days. But I think Sony and CD Projekt Red got it worked out where Sony is refunding digital editions. But other than that, it was such a huge mess. And I can't believe like 8 years of work since the very first teaser in 2012. I don't know. It's not a good thing. At least it's not a good look. Like to be 8 years in development I would say they put themselves there in that position, you know? I feel like they can't blame anyone else but themselves. Like them saying, yeah, we're delaying the game because it's not, it runs good on PC, but it doesn't run well on PS5 and Xbox Series X, you know? Like they've already acknowledged that, but they still didn't fix it and still released it, which is fine because they hit their mark, but they released it with so many bugs and just an unplayable version on previous gens. Like I don't know what else to say, but I want to hear your thoughts on it.
It's funny, dude, because there was so much hype. I remember back in the summer, people were saying, before The Last of Us 2 came out, people were saying, Cyberpunk's going to be The Last of Us 2 for Game Awards and stuff like that. And a lot of people were saying like Game of the Year, like everywhere, like, and then only to come out with a lot of bugs and it like not running well, performing well on the old base consoles. It's like funny and fucked up at the same time, but honestly, like it's like you said, it's on their part, dude. Like you can't really feel bad for CD Projekt because like CD Projekt Red, right?
Yeah,
like you honestly, and it sucks too because that ruins their reputation. I mean, these guys developed the Witcher games, Witcher 3,
Yeah.
So it's just a bad look on them, seriously. And yeah, and it really sucks, dude. It just sucks, dude. Like honestly, like I was never hyped for Cyberpunk. Like I didn't see anything, innovative in a way, anything game changer to me. It just seemed like a GTA in the future, pretty much,
Yeah.
But it failed, like it's not even, from what I've heard, I haven't played the game, but from what I've heard, it's not as good as GTA when it comes to like world, like when it comes to world details, of the, pedestrians and other characters and whatnot. It's just not the same. It's not on Rockstar's level from what I've heard, like this is from what I've heard from YouTubers, but yeah, it sucks, dude. And I've read online just like maybe 2 days ago that they sold about like 13 million copies.
Yeah, so even with refunds.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Like, I don't know. I do hope they make money off of it.
Oh yeah, dude. They've already said that. I think they like tripled their product or whatever's. Like, say the game costed like $50, they made like $20 million off of it already.
That's good.
Yeah, they made their money back for sure, and I'm pretty sure that they do have enough to refund people that want the refund, you know? They said that updates for the games will be coming out as fast as they can, and they have been releasing quite a frequent updates, but it's the process in my opinion, you know? Just going through all that shouldn't have happened. In my opinion, it's after the fact, so it doesn't really matter, but I just feel like they should have just delayed it one more time and not give like an estimate, like where their workers are telling them, yeah, we need at least 21 days. And then CD Projekt Red is like, all right, 21 days it is then. We're delaying it. Last time, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I just wish. But then again, there could be different things behind the scenes, you know? It probably wasn't even CD Projekt Red's call. Maybe it was investors,
Publishers,
you know?
Yeah.
They were like, no, it needs to be released this year, or we're just scrapping the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that'll be crazy. But other than that, the bugs, they are not game breaking. I have played for I think I played like 6 hours straight. And honestly, well, let me say what I've heard. I've heard, you know how you're comparing it to The Last of Us 2? I for sure already loving the story. Well, then you can't compare it. But to compare it to like Last of Us 2, like Game Awards level, I do believe that Cyberpunk is going to destroy in the Game Awards next year. Like, I do think it might be Game of the Year. I haven't finished it, to be fair, so I can't really say my call on that. But for sure, from everyone that's played it from start to finish, they say the story is great. There are multiple endings, and everyone's story is so good. To be fair, I've only played 6 hours of it, and I enjoyed those 6 hours. And I was playing on PS5, but I honestly stopped playing because I just been spoiled with PC, and the way you aim and shoot on PC is just such a better experience. Honestly, it feels so sluggish on my PS5, like just controller wise. I don't play shooters on my PlayStation besides zombies. But other than that, yeah, that was the only reason why I stopped playing. I did play it, I think, a couple of days after because I was sick and I didn't want to play when I was like sluggish. But other than that, the story wise that I was playing through was crazy. It was so cool. I have never played or experienced a story so far, and I didn't even get to meet Keanu Reeves yet. Like that's how much fun I was having. And honestly, the only bug that I saw or that I encountered was that when I would call my car, it would just keep driving in circles. Like it couldn't find me or something. Like it wouldn't stop and I couldn't get in. Another thing that happened too is that the game crashed, and literally it crashed at a certain point where I just did so much dialogue. And once I booted it back up, I had to go through the dialogue again. And I was like, oh, hell no, dude. I'm not going to press X, 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 pick my choice, X, 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 pick my choice, X, X. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I didn't listen through it again, but I was like, I'm not going through this again. Heck no. I just played 6 hours straight. I'm going to go lie down. But other than that, other than bugs and the stuff that they're going through is really scummy, but they did make a good game. With the bugs, without the bugs, the game is good. I think the game is worth playing through. If you want to wait, they say the bugs should be fixed by February or something. I'm not sure. Or they're going to have huge updates in January, February, March or something. But for sure, I do think gameplay wise and story wise are going to be fantastic once I play through it again or play it on my PC. I haven't started it, but yeah, I think the story and game are crazy good. Other than that, like all the stuff they're going through, I don't know what to say about that. It fucking sucks for them, you know, but they put themselves there. Game is good. Company put themselves where they are, you know? I don't have much more to say about that, but other than if you have something to say.
No, it's good. Yeah, hearing it from you, that's pretty good. And how's the gameplay, like the gunplay and stuff like that? All right.
The stuff is crazy that you could do in there. Honestly, for me, I don't know what to say, but the tutorial, like literally, I didn't finish the tutorials until after 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not stop playing like nonstop. Like I didn't press pause, get on my phone for a little bit. Like I was nonstop 6 hours in. And it kind of sucks because my brother told me the tutorial I finished on was the last tutorial. And I was like, oh, for real? Oh, God damn it. But then I was like, well, then thank God, because now I could just skip through everything quick when I play on PC, you know? But other than that, I don't like the idea because they throw a lot at you in the very beginning, like a lot of tutorial stuff. And I just wish like I could go through the story and then learn something later. Like say like in the beginning, like the first 2 hours, you learn something, another 2 hours, you go through story. And then after that, they teach you something new. Like I wish they spaced it out a little bit from each other, but you're just constantly like, oh, you're learning this next. You're learning this next. You're learning this next. Like if anything, it has a little bit of story, but it's mainly tutorials in the first.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in. And then once you're out in the field, free world, you're just like, oh, how do you do that again? Like I got to go do this and then that, you know what I mean? At least for me, I'm a slow learner, you know, I like to take my time and learn things, get in the groove, like upgrades, like, oh, okay, cool. Let me progress in the story, get my upgrades down, get it on lock in my head, go to the menu, upgrade this. Oh, I could tweak this a little. Okay, cool. Oh, sick. I'm learning something new. Okay, cool. Do a couple of missions doing those things. Okay, I got that on lockdown. I know how to upgrade. I know how to do this. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. You know what I mean? Like I wish they spaced it out. You know what I mean? Instead of just shoving it continuously down. Like, okay, you learned everything. Cool. Never have to do a tutorial the rest of the game. I mean, I guess other people might like that, but for me, I don't like full on too much information. Go out there and do it yourself. You know what I mean? But other than that, I thought the story was really cool. I picked the street kid, and I thought the relationship he has with crap, I forgot the other guy's name, but I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was really cool. But other than that, let's knock out some other news if you don't have any much to say about Cyberpunk.
No, honestly, I've watched so many video compilations of it. It's just so funny, dude. Like, oh my God, it's so funny. I'll probably send you some links of the videos I've watched, but for sure they're funny though. Just like bugs and stuff like it, like the game crashing and stuff like that.
For sure. All right, let's hunt down. Let's finish up some smaller news. We'll hop into some Game Awards, knock off what they showed off at the Game Awards, and then we'll do our sort of main topic. All right, so through these past couple of weeks that we haven't recorded, Fortnite has a Kratos and Master Chief skin that you could buy. So now I saw a funny meme that it was like, oh, people on Xbox could finally play God of War in Fortnite. So that, and then vice versa, people on PlayStation can finally play Halo. I was like, Persona 5 Strikers drops on February 23rd, 2021. If you don't know what Persona 5 Strikers is, it's pretty much a sequel, not a sequel, but it is a sequel to Persona 5. Pretty much what they did in the trailer. I don't know if you guys catch this, but instead of Persona 5 2, they knocked the 2 off with an S, and then they put Strikers, which is kind of weird because the Japanese version is Persona 5 Scramble. But I mean, I think this game has been out in Japan for the longest already. I think since early last year, and America's finally getting it. So I'm pretty hyped for it. I think this might be my next game besides Valhalla, but I'm not really sure. Let me see what else. That's pretty much it. Now we can hop into some game awards that we talked about last week. Okay, so let's pretty much get it out of the bag. It's not the Game Awards. It's the Last of Us Awards. I think they literally won everything they've been nominated for. Did you watch it?
No, but I read online about it. A lot of people were like, kind of mad about it.
Yeah, dude, it is. I don't know. I think the game is rigged as hell. I think there's one award that it won for that I just do not think it should have deserved at all.
Which one was that?
I think it was audio design. Yeah, audio design. Last of Us Part 2 won, when I think it should have went to either Resident Evil 3 or Doom Eternal.
For sure.
But that's my opinion. I mean, obviously, The Last of Us 2 won, but let me see. Let's go to categories. Let's start from the bottom. Best game debut. Oh shit, it's loading. Give me a second. Uno momento. But yeah, freaking what was I gonna say? Yeah, dude, I can't believe The Last of Us won Game of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
What were your first thoughts when you saw that it won?
Honestly, like, I kind of figured it out. I mean, I think we even talked about it in the last.
Yeah, we figured. Yeah,
we figured just because it is Naughty Dog and it is The Last of Us. They have a huge following, but yeah, you are right. Pretty much, they did win a lot, and honestly, I haven't played the game yet. I know you have, so I'll take your word for it that this game probably doesn't deserve it in a way. Yeah, wow, they did win a lot.
To be fair, like there are a lot of people that like the game. There are a lot of people that don't like it. I am one of the people that just think it's just bad. Like, no, to be fair, I can't say the game is bad. I think the story is bad. Gameplay is boring to me, honestly, but that's just me. But I thought the story was just whack. I did not like it at all. For sure, I enjoyed these other stories. I mean, I would choose Animal Crossing over The Last of Us Part 2. But let me go down the list. Game of the Year, Last of Us Part 2. Game Direction, Last of Us Part 2. Best Narrative, Last of Us Part 2. Best Art, Ghost of Tsushima, which I think is true. But if anything else was going to win, I would say Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Best Score and Music, Final Fantasy VII, which I think I agree with. Audio Design, Last of Us Part 2, I guess. Best Performance, Laura Bailey as Abby from Last of Us Part 2. Games for Impact, Tell Me Why. Best Ongoing, No Man's Sky, I called it. Best Indie, Hades, well deserved. Best Mobile Game, Among Us. Best Community Support, Fall Guys, which... Actually, Fall Guys did have a pretty good community support with the cheaters and stuff. Best VR, Half-Life Alyx. That was a given. Innovation and Accessibility, Last of Us Part 2, which is... I don't even know how. Like, I guess they had like a handicap thing. Not handicap, but like, I don't know what it was that they won it with, but I feel like other games... I feel like if anything, Grounded was the most unique, but that's just me. Best Action, Hades, well deserved. Best Action Adventure, The Last of Us Part 2, which is ridiculous because there's like literally, I mean, yeah, there's action, but it's not, I don't think it's literally as good as the other ones that I was going up against. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Miles Morales, Ori the Will of the Wisp, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I voted for Star Wars because clearly, but yeah. Best role-playing, Final Fantasy VII. Best fighting, Mortal Kombat. Best family, Animal Crossing. Best sim strategy, Microsoft's Flight Simulator. Best sports racing, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, 1 and 2. Let's get it. Best multiplayer, Among Us. Content Creator of the Year, Valkyrie. Best debut game, Phasmophobia. And then after that's esports, but we're not really that into that. But other than that, I think the Game Awards this year was kind of shit.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know. The Last of Us swept the floor with everything. You know, it's ridiculous. And I don't know. That's just me. I just don't agree with some of the stuff that they won, you know? But other than that, I thought, I mean, the trailers were really badass that they showed off. But other than that, what do you think?
For The Last of Us,
like the Game Awards period, the show.
Game Awards, I don't know. It had a good lineup, that's for sure. No, actually, no, it didn't, because we even talked about in the last podcast that they even included like the new Spider-Man game, right?
Yeah, like they were adding games that
had just come out, you know?
Yeah, it was pretty weird, and they didn't add games that came after the Game Awards last year.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel
how
like
did
they're
they?
just trying to make
How,
up for it. There really
yeah,
wasn't a lot of games this year, to be honest.
yeah, but there was a lot of games that came after.
Hmm.
Like the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order didn't get nominated for nothing last year, and it only gets nominated for one thing.
Nah,
You
that
know.
game's whack. The Last of Us is better. No, I'm kidding.
um, but yeah, other than that, we got some pretty cool trailers that they showed off at the Game Awards. They showed off
Mhm,
Sephiroth is coming to Smash. So if you don't know
mhm,
Sephiroth, he's the Final Fantasy VII villain, and that was
mhm,
pretty hyped. I liked that trailer. That trailer was pretty cool. I
mhm.
think I forgot. I think it comes out later this week, I believe, or they had like a challenge where if you could defeat Sephiroth in battle, then you just get him early for people that have the season pass. Um, Back for Blood gameplay trailer from the writers of Left 4 Dead games. That's coming out June 22nd, 2021. What'd
Mhm.
you think about that? Did you see that?
Which one?
Back for Blood, the zombie
No,
game.
no. I seen Callisto.
You saw
Back for
what?
Blood. I've
Oh,
seen
Callisto.
Callisto.
Oh, okay. Hold
Yeah.
on. We'll get there yet. So yeah, if you're a big fan of the Left 4 Dead series, I say definitely check out Back for Blood because it literally looks like the same exact thing mixed in with a little bit more well, I would say it is literally the same thing without
Mhm,
Valve. But hey, that's pretty cool because I know a lot of people have been looking forward to Left 4 Dead 3, but we all know that's not going to happen. But
mhm.
this is the same people from Left 4 Dead, so definitely check out Back for Blood if you're hyped for it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm watching it. Oh shit. Yeah, pretty much like Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Um, Other than that, yeah, Callisto Protocol, a brand new game from the creators of Dead Space. What do you think?
I think it's pretty badass, dude. I don't think it ties in with the Dead Space universe, even though it has a shit ton of Dead Space Easter eggs. From when I watched like a video, I watched a video from IGN where they do they do a breakdown of it, and they like show off like all the Easter eggs that include like a lot of Dead Space character names and whatnot. So yeah, honestly, I'm pretty hyped for it. I'm wondering if it's going to be third person or first person, but I do believe it's going to be third person,
Mm-hmm.
just because like the back, the in the back of the dude's neck, he has this like light, like he has this health bar, similar to the one that Isaac Clarke had in Dead Space.
Yeah,
So
at
like
the beginning of the trailer.
yeah. So yeah, honestly, dude, it looks really fucking good, and of course, it's from the same creator of Dead Space. So I feel like this is gonna have a lot of potential. But it sucks because it's not really a Dead Space game. I would love to see how Dead Space 3, goes
Yeah,
about, after the third game.
yeah, definitely. And we have to wait like a whole entire another year, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna suck waiting that long for this game.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, yeah, I'm really excited for this. I can't wait for us to when it comes out on PS5 and we're both playing, like do the live stream and just watch each other play as we're going
Mm-hmm.
through it together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're definitely a Dead Space fan, I say definitely check it out. It's called the Callisto Protocol.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. One game that really caught my eye was Crimson Desert. Did you see that?
No. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Pretty much, if you like Black Desert Online, it's from the same people called Pearl Abyss, and
Mm-hmm.
the game looks crazy. I don't know what
Oh
to
shit.
say. It's definitely open world RPG.
Mm-hmm.
The combat style, I wouldn't know what to compare it to, but it looks fantastic nonetheless. I say definitely it's worth checking out. It says winter 2021, but honestly, I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be a 2022 game, maybe February or like first quarter 2022, in my opinion. But if they hit winter 2021, I think that'd be fantastic. Um,
Yeah. So it kind of reminds me of like Valhalla, in a way, because it takes place in snow and stuff like that.
yeah.
But in the comment section of the video, someone put The Witcher of Tsushima Valhalla.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. That's perfect. But yeah, the footage, if you look at the footage, it obviously is noted at the beginning of the trailer, of the gameplay trailer, that it's pre-alpha footage, but
Mhm.
and it definitely kind of looks buggy at the state right now. But like I said, it's pre-alpha, so I can't wait to see what the finished product is going to look like.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, the
yeah,
frame rate is all buggy,
mhm.
clunky.
But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for video game news. Unless you got something up your sleeve.
Nah, pretty much it. Nah, Crimson Desert does look pretty badass. Like the combos, like this dude's like RKOing motherfuckers, you know, with the sword.
Yeah, dude, it's so dope.
Pretty cool.
Other than that, we got like the biggest news that we had was that Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo World opening up in Universal Japan, which is also being built in Orlando, Florida, and Hollywood, California.
Mhm.
Did you watch any of that?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, dude.
That was Japan though, right? The one
Yeah.
of
with
I watched
Miyamoto, right?
Yeah.
Is his name? I don't know. But yeah, dude, watching if you guys have not seen the Nintendo Direct Japan for Nintendo World, it's fantastic. I say it's definitely worth a watch. And I can only assume that there's more to show that he didn't, because he was clear that he wasn't showing stuff off because he wanted it to be a surprise for everyone when you come. But definitely, I don't know how long Orlando, Florida is going to be until they develop theirs, or Hollywood. But if they don't get it within next year, like plans to open it next year, then you're definitely going to be catching me in Japan next year just for Nintendo World.
For real.
But so pretty much what they showed off was Super Nintendo World Japan. As you're walking throughout the land, they play Mario music. It's really freaking cool. I think the entrance is a warp pipe, and as you pop out, you're straight up greeted into Peach's castle, and it starts throwing the Nintendo 64 Peach Castle music. And I was just literally just had a smile on my face the entire time I was watching the Direct.
Yeah.
Other than that, you get a power-up band, so you can interact with items in the park. It's I don't know if it's sold additionally or sold separately to be able to use it. I mean, they weren't clear on that, but you can obviously take it home and can be used as an amiibo. It comes in, I think, 6 different versions. Comes with Mario, Luigi, Toad, Yoshi, Peach, and Daisy. Definitely, I'm going to be copying that Toad one.
Yeah.
If you were to pick one, which would you grab?
Probably Toad.
Yeah.
Or Yoshi.
That's our boy right there.
The mushroom head.
Yeah, and each band comes with a QR code to scan, so it links up with the app on your phone. So if you go hit like a question block, it gives you coins. Then you will see the coins pop up on the app on your phone. So that's pretty interesting. I can't wait to see because obviously he didn't show a lot of it, but he showed a couple of things that he was doing with it, which is really cool. They have a 1-Up Factory gift shop. It has a bunch of like Mario items and exclusive items to the shop that you can't buy anywhere else. So that's pretty cool. A restaurant ran by toads. That was my favorite part of the entire video, is just watching the toads cook food for you. And the Mario themed food items was really cool. Like there was like a Mario burger with a toad shaped bun, and there was mushroom stuffed inside. So I thought that was really cool to see something like that, you know? I mean, we got like the Simpsons, Hollywood Universal Studios, and I think the only Simpsons like thing they got there. I mean, to be fair, they have a Krusty Burger, but there's nothing like Simpsons-y about the Krusty Burger. It's just a regular burger. I think the only thing that they mimic here in Hollywood is the Simpsons donut, the pink frosting and the sprinkles on it. But yeah, they showed off Bowser's Castle, which is the Mario Kart ride. And they said that it took 6 years to develop that thing. That is insane. Shit. I don't know how long it takes to develop like a roller coaster or an amusement park ride, but just to know that they took 6 years to develop it is pretty interesting. I like it.
Yeah, and it's going to be VR based, right? Too
AR based, I think. So like you put on the glasses and then the glasses show you, not like VR where you need like the whole thing on your head. It's just the glasses mimic the scene. I don't know how it's going to work, but I can't wait to see what people think about it when it opens up in February.
I hope it lives up to its hype. You know, I feel like a VR headset would be a lot better, you know, while you're driving.
Yeah.
I don't know AR. I don't know how it works. So
yeah, we'll probably have to see. But yeah, each cart can fit up to 4 people. I don't know if all 4 seats have a steering wheel. I would assume so because the front 2 have steering wheels. But we'll see more in February when they open up in Japan next year. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm That video was, like I said, just brought a smile to my face the entire time. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah. And you say they're going to build it in Florida or in Hollywood?
Both.
Both? Oh, for sure. I really hope they build. Well, it's going to be like equally the same, right? Pretty much Hollywood and Florida.
I'm not sure because Hollywood and Float. Actually, no, they might be different because I know Hollywood Universal is completely different from Florida Universal.
Yeah, Florida is bigger, right?
I think Florida is smaller.
All right, I think I'm confusing it for Disney World for against Disneyland, huh?
Yeah, Disney World is bigger than Disneyland. Yes.
Yeah.
But
sure.
Yeah, other than that, I can't wait to see if they're gonna have something different, or if all of them are gonna be identical, or if some amusement parks are gonna get something exclusive to theirs.
Yeah.
But definitely, I can't wait. I'm super excited. I can't. Just thinking about it is like, damn, when are they gonna start doing Hollywood Nintendo World? I'm surprised they haven't opened up a Nintendo store in Hollywood. That they only have one in New York. I definitely go to the Nintendo Hollywood.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty excited for it.
But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all the news we got. And we don't have any community questions. I didn't ask the Discord. I forgot. But for me, I got questions for you.
Yeah, tell me.
Crap. What are you gonna ask Santa for you to get to? What are you gonna ask Santa for Christmas?
I would ask him for all of this to be over, for everything to go back to normal. But I also ask him if, for me, to live a happy life. Even though I feel like I am happy. But for everyone, friends, family, and just all of them to be healthy, happy. That's what I would wish for everything, just to be back to normal.
Selfish. You should have asked for COVID to go away. No.
I think I did, didn't I? For everything to go back to normal.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. What would you ask for Santa?
I don't know. Nothing. Nothing? I'm not sure. I don't know.
Like a 5 set of PS5 so you can sell it on eBay for a higher price, or what?
No, 5 sets of 3080s.
3080s.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, New Year's resolution. What do you got?
Oh, for sure. I definitely want to be more active on social media with my stuff. I definitely want to get hired at a studio. If not, just do my own business. Selling like merch, of my artwork. That's something I've been researching a lot on. But for sure, it's something I really hope for this year. Well, next year to turn out, just to be successful in that area,
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much just to be successful and happy, and hopefully I get to see another day next year. Well, hopefully I get to see the next year after 2021. Just well-being.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to miss out on God of War Ragnarok. No.
Yeah. What about you?
To have more consistency in the podcast. Try to record Friday, episode goes up Monday, and then keep it going like that. Not try to miss a week, or something realistic. Have more episodes uploaded than last year. So say I don't know how many episodes we uploaded in 2020, but definitely in 2021, at least have more than 2020 uploaded. So yeah, apparently I don't think we're going to hit the 50 episode mark. If anything, the first episode of 2021 should be our 50th episode. And I don't know. We got to think of something what we got to do. But
interesting 50.
Yeah.
Do it live. We should do it live in person.
Hopefully we'll have Phoenix in the group.
Yeah.
So you can play. But yeah, I don't have much to say left after that, unless you do.
Not much, really. Not really. yeah, it's just been a crazy year. It's just really crazy to know that, you know, this year's already ending. I remember 2020 New Year's, you know.
Mhm.
But damn, that's crazy. It went by so much. It went by so quick this year. Like I went through like a lot, you know. I'll say that not a lot, but like just like I feel like I went through like some stuff that has changed me in a bit, you know, in a way.
Mhm.
But just crazy year, honestly. Just a lot of events happening, both good and bad. But how would you describe your 2020 year experience?
Boring. Nah, it was whatever's.
Mhm.
I mean, not much happened. We just had a pandemic.
Pretty much, you know.
But other than that, it's been normal
Yeah,
for me.
yeah. Games wise, like, what do you think? Good.
Game Awards shouldn't have happened. Last of Us Part 2, rigged. Nah. Game wise was really good. I liked it. Having the best thing that happened this year was the PS5 launch, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was such a great experience. You know, I'm still playing it. I love my PS5. It's fantastic.
For real, dude.
But yeah, we'll end it
Definitely
right.
one of the highlights. Yeah.
Heck yeah. But definitely we'll end it right there. This has been episode 49 of the local podcast. You can find our podcast on Audioboom, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Store, YouTube. All those links are in the description down below. And you can also join our Discord, ask us local questions, post whatever you guys have interest in the community tab. I know the homie Colby has been posting a lot in there. So shout out to him. Go watch his streams, go watch his YouTube videos. And see you guys on the next episode.
Good luck, guys. See you guys next year.
Peace.
Take care.